All right, Shane, David Flano, how much of a relief is that to have some extra firepower in the forward pack?
Yeah, it's it's been bubbling along for a couple of weeks now, so it's good to get resolved. And he won't be playing tomorrow, that's for sure. But he'll be, available for our next game.
Obviously, experience is one thing he brings, but what else does he bring in terms of on the field?
Oh well, he can carry the ball. I feel that me and my coaching staff can get the best out of him. Unfortunately, we lost Ryan Couchman last weekend. We were already short a front rower, so it was sort of something we had to get done. And we're lucky that Clem was available, and as I said, I think he'll fit in well.
Are we getting closer to a resolution with Francis Molo, or is he on the way out, or where are we at there?
I have no idea, mate. No, it's not part of my day-to-day stuff. So I just got to coach the footy team, and we'll see what happens there.
Is he fitting in pretty seamlessly with the change of Clemmer?
He's been in for about 2 minutes. He just got here this morning, so he's doing some training at the moment, and as I said, he's been around footy for a long period of time. He knows a lot of the boys, so he'll fit in fine.
Is Rivalry, is he on the way to South?
I believe so. Yeah, that clearance today was done. He's done his medical with South, and I think you'll see him turn up there next week.
So he won't be playing tomorrow?
No, definitely not. No.
Okay.
No.
And do you have plans with him next year? I mean, he's obviously still contracted for next year.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens there. Those things are a little bit tricky, but we feel that we're pretty well off in that winger department. And Mika, didn't get a start last week in either team. So once again, it's just a thing that we needed to do from a cap perspective and from a playing perspective, and it's worked out hopefully for both clubs.
Staying with the wing, is Sloan a possibility to come on to the wing for the NRL side tomorrow?
Yeah, it's a possibility. We'll make that call. I've made that call, but we'll have to come here with the other 16,000, 17,000 and find out tomorrow.
What's the difference in terms of the style of play? We know that we've seen what he can do, but in terms of him versus Flano, and how does that change sort of the style of play that you guys?
Yeah, well, it's not really Sloan versus Matty. It's just more, what I feel that we need for this game. And Tyrell had a slow start. He had a foot injury and didn't train November, December, and a bit of January. So he's a little bit behind. We saw last week in the reserve grade game, the quality that he's got. Scored 2 tries, so he's got that X factor. He's done a fair few reps on the wing for us now, and as I said, we need someone like Tyrell in our team that can start and finish those type of opportunities.
And against South, the backs, it's going to be a great battle in the backs, obviously. The left edge that you guys have got Campbell Graham coming here as well. How do you shut them down, and how do you utilise your backs and the firepower you've got there the best?
I think those outside backs get their name in the paper, but it's the blokes in the middle of the park. They've got to do the job, So they're the icing on the cake type of thing. They've got some good outside backs. We've got some good outside backs, but that's the middle part of the field that's going to be one I lost.
Have you had a chat to Ilias about you going up against his old team for the first time in the NRL?
Yeah, we spoke about it in the Charity Shield, so he's already done that. He'll be reminded of it, but he's focused on what he's got to do for his footy team now here at the Dragons.
South are calling it a storied rivalry between you guys. Do you see it like that?
Sorry, they're calling it a what?
A storied rivalry.
I'm not quite sure. Their reasoning behind that. They're a good football team. A big football club. But we've got to worry about the Dragons. If we get our football on and play the way we want to play, at home, we've got everything to play for.
Regular season since 2022, you guys are three wins, 2 losses. Do you look into matchups like that in history?
Nah, it's a completely different football team this year. A lot of new players in the team, new spine. So we don't look too far about what's happened. We're not even looking really back on last year. We've got to look forward, stop looking in the revision mirror and get things done.
Have you fixed those defensive issues from last week?
I'd like to think so, yeah. We've spoken about them and reviewed them, and we've got to fix them, yeah.
Are they a mentality thing, or is that more systems that you've got to...
A bit of both. I think defence is a mentality, but also getting your numbers right and your spacings right and all those type of things come into the game. So we didn't get any of it right in a couple of those tries. We had to get the mentality, the attitude, our systems and spacings right. So we've worked hard this week on making sure we get that right, and the people that were involved in it are better than what they showed last week as well.